Remember when that AI image of the Pope took the internet by storm? Well, Google has a new tool helping to detect AI-generated images, but more on that later. Welcome back to This Week in AI. In this week's episode, we've got more updates from Apple, Google, Shutterstock, Samsung, Boston Dynamics, and so much more. As always, timestamps are in the description if you want to skip around, and if you stay until the end, you'll find out how to get your hands on our free mini AI ChatGPT prompting course before anyone else does. First, let's see what Apple teased earlier this week. The latest iOS beta launched this week. With it, users have the chance to get to grips with the new journaling app. This new app is a digital daily diary for Apple device users to digitize the classic paper journal. What makes this app exciting is the use of generative AI and machine learning to help users with unique and tailored prompts. A lot of people struggle with the habit of keeping a journal because they aren't sure what to write about. A daily prompt generated by the AI in an app might just solve that problem. As the beta continues, it'll be interesting to see what sort of prompts will come out of this app. Up next, Shutterstock is the latest big name to give its service a huge upgrade using AI. The online stock image library will now allow users to edit images from the library using generative AI. A whole suite of new tools has been released, including Magic Brush. It allows you to brush over an area of an image you want to change and prompt with text to say what you want to be added. There's also an expander, similar to the one we see in Photoshop, and a full AI image generator you can use to create an image using your prompt. What's more, Shutterstock has promised to pay creators if their images are altered by AI and then licensed for use, which seems like a fair step. Samsung has also dropped a bombshell this week. Well, Samsung insiders have. The next wave of Samsung phones, the S24 range, looks set to be the first Samsung device release that comes with AI built in. It also looks like users will have a choice. Both ChatGPT and Google's Bard look set to be available on the device to act as part of the assistant. Google has released the Pixel 8, and they see photographic manipulation as the best use of AI on their devices right now. As they have their own AI chatbot in Bard, it'll only be a matter of time before they integrate this into their own assistant. Could Samsung get the drop on their Android rivals by being the first device to include an LLM-enhanced AI assistant? We'll see when the S24 range is officially announced soon. Now for something a little different. Of all the sites and services we'd expect to announce an AI-powered search feature, Forbes wouldn't be high on the list. However, that's exactly what we've seen this week. Forbes now has an AI-powered search engine live on its site. The aim is to make it easier for users to find and engage with relevant stories across the Forbes site. The tool called Adelaide has been built with Google Cloud to offer personalized searches for each visitor to the site. You can hit the Adelaide button on the site or navigate right to the beta page. You can then chat with the new bot to find new and relevant articles from the website. Pretty cool, even if it isn't widely useful. From one search to another, a much more well-known one too. Remember in the intro we said Google has announced an enhancement to detect AI-generated images. Now in search results, you'll see a new option. It's called About This Image, and when you click on the information, it'll show you exactly where on the web that image has appeared before. You can see the image metadata, and you'll be able to find out exactly what its origins are. This is a big step in stamping out misinformation on global events spreading using AI-generated images to show events that haven't happened. It's now available to English-speaking Google users globally. Google also announced an AI-powered makeover to Maps. The new update will bring immersive views, easier to follow driving instructions, and you'll even be able to check the availability of your local EV charging points. But the biggest change is that Google wants Maps to look and feel more like that classic Google search application we all know and love. The introduction of AI into the mix allows them to finally make that vision a reality. AI will analyze user-submitted images to help people find exactly what they're looking for. That means you can even find that coffee shop that creates panda shapes on the top of their lattes. Google has been far ahead of all its competition when it comes to mapping, and this is an area they see as an opportunity to enhance with AI to move them even further ahead. Now on to some gaming news. One area we've yet to see AI make a real impact is the world of gaming. News out of Microsoft this week indicates that might all be about to change. Following the completion of its acquisition of Activision Blizzard, Microsoft has set to reorganize its gaming division. While many of the changes are personnel-based, with people moving around and new teams being created due to the onboarding of Bethesda, Activision Blizzard, and ZeniMax over recent years. The interesting thing is that insiders believe some of the changes are setting up for the arrival of AI into both software and hardware development. Could we finally see AI making its way into how video games are made? More will surely follow as Microsoft completes its reorganization and looks to the future. Now on to some robotics news. Boston Dynamics are famed around the globe for the advanced robotics they create, usually connected with military uses or replacing humans in risky, dangerous jobs. There may be a less high-octane use coming. The team at Boston Dynamics have adapted their famous robot dog to be an AI-powered tour guide. At the center is ChatGPT. They set up the robot to give a tour of their facility and used ChatGPT to generate answers to questions asked on the tour. They even dressed up the dog-inspired robot in a little top hat for good measure. Now, it's a bit of a stretch to consider actual AI-enhanced robots being tour guides anytime soon. However, the use of LLMs to enhance the user experience on unmanned tours in places like galleries and museums could be a fantastic use of the tech. If you can ask questions about what you're looking at and get answers without needing to find someone, your audio tour experience could be a whole lot better. Finally, we've all been there, trying to load the car for a long trip out of town, and it takes a long mathematical equation to work out the best way to fit everything in. Before you know it, hours have passed, and you still haven't hit the road. Manufacturers and distributors have the same issue, and their AI and robotics are just as bad at it as we are. Researchers at MIT might just have solved the problem for robot packers, though. They put a whole family of generative AI models to work out the best methods of packing large loads into restricted spaces. The results make it easier to teach robots how to solve these problems, which could increase productivity in several industries where this has been an issue. Unfortunately, it won't help us pack the family's belongings into the back of the car anytime soon, but it's a really smart way of using AI to solve modern problems. Thanks for watching this week's update. If you want to keep up with the latest in AI news, don't forget to subscribe to our AI newsletter, which will cover all the new and exciting things happening in AI, highlighting the latest tools and plugins we hear about. As a bonus for our early subscribers, we'll also throw in early access to a 5-part mini AI chatbot prompting course. We've been using AI since long before it came out to the public, and have learnt through trial and error the most effective ways to prompt. By using our methods and secrets, you can become up to 32 times more effective at prompting and getting the result you want every time. Check out the link in the description for more information. Remember, we're your #1 source for all things AI, so make sure you subscribe to stay up to date. Let us know in the comments what amazing things you did with AI tools this week, and if you enjoyed the video, make sure to drop us a like. Thanks for watching.